Their record overall is 12-6-2 with a Maya power ranking 32nd in the state among the Division IV schools. Last week, the Wave added 2 big wins on their way to their second consecutive Western Mass Championship. Greenwave defeated the Belchertown Orioles in the semifinal round 5-3, and then despite a huge 4-goal performance by Trevor Seidel-Poirier, the Wave upended the Chicopee Pacers 5-4. For the Wave, 2 goals by Sammy Knight, including the game winner with just 1:39 left in regulation, and a 37-save performance by Josh Bordeaux were keys in that win. Now, as Adam and I were talking about earlier, the Gardner record in their Central Mass Coughlin Conference and a 9-7-2 mark overall, they're ranked 33rd in the Maya Power Rankings. Wildcats lost to the Oakmont Spartans for their Class C championship 1 week ago tonight by a score of 4-2. Scouting report on Gardner is they don't score a lot, but they don't give up a lot either. In 18 games, they've scored 52 goals while only giving up 42. Taking it one step further, 2 of their wins came against St. Joseph's Prep of Boston. Those wins were by scores of 11-3 and 9-2, so take those 20 goals away. Wildcats have scored 32 goals in 16 games, averages 2 a game. So I think you got to like that on the opposite side of the ledger, Bill.
Certainly. I mean, it's clear they play a defensive game and they're going to be relying on their goalie. But if Green Wave can score more than 2, then it looks like they have pretty good odds of coming away the victors here tonight.
Absolutely. I'd like to take a moment to thank our underwriters who helped make Greenwave hockey possible here on GCTV and FCAT. Greenfield Cooperative Bank, they're on the web, greenfieldcoopbank.com, or on the phone at 1-877-682-0334. Mesa Verde Greenfield, located at 10 Fisk Avenue, or on the web, mesaverdegreenfield.com. Alex Ciano, CPA. Give Alex a call, 377 Main Street. He's at 413-774-6036. Regary Real Estate, Joe's office, 82 Federal Street. Give him a call, 413-222-9291. Greenfield Savings Bank, 400 Main Street. They're on the web, greenfieldsavings.com. Terraza Restaurant at the Country Club of Greenfield. They're on the web, terrazagreenfield.com. And the Balkan Lounge at 4 Ames Street. Be sure to check them out on Facebook. Just a moment, we're going to go down to Wally Gagne for tonight's starting lineups, the national anthems, and we're going to be back with state tournament action in just a moment. Well, and I stand corrected. Our starting lineups are given us tonight by the one and only Alex Ciano, not Wally Gagne. Wally Gagne is our mix master, working the DJ booth over there tonight. Thanks as always to our game day operations crew. I had the opportunity to speak to Greenwave assistant coach Mike Duclos before the game, and had a very almost sad thing to say that win or lose tonight's game, this is going to be the last game on this ice for our seniors in the lineup tonight. Should the Greenwave win, being the 32nd seed, everything's going to be a road game from here on out. So much love and respect to the seniors in tonight's lineup. MJ Paulin, Kevin Bowman, Benny Given, Jake Croto, and RJ Grondin. And of course, Logan Hume was here for senior night a couple weeks ago. So we thank them for their time in the program, and we are looking forward to some Greenwave hockey.
That's right. They've got the balloons out. It's a festive bench, and it's an extra day of hometown playoff hockey, and it's really brought the crowd out today. Here we go for puck drop.
Paulin right off the bat. Backhands it off the boards into the Gardner zone. Gardner breaks it out. Shane Prusak, he's got Kucheski wide open. Quick changeover on the Gardner side. Kucheski right there. Battle behind the Gardner net. Comes right around. Lavoine couldn't get a stick on it. Clearing attempt, gloved by Paulin. Sends it back out. He's got Prusak. Prusak drops it for Kevin Bauman. Kevin couldn't collect. Gets it some fast-paced action right off the bat. Matt Garvin gains the Gardner zone. Can't control. Good defensive play by Ty Burdette. Puck comes out of the zone. Race for it. Nice back check by Hunter Smith. Strip behind the goal. Jason picks it back up, comes up the boards. Sammy Knight wins that battle. Sends it back into the Gardner zone. Burdette sends it the length of the ice.
That was extremely fast-paced. Greenwave with 3 quick chances on that first shift. Really in tight, down by the paint. Nearly got a goal there, just went a little wide on Prusak's shot. Then back the other way, and we're back in the Gardner zone for the puck drop.
And we got Shane Prusak's line back out there. Ethan Bryant, wrist shot from the point. That's gloved by goaltender Mark Quinn. Face off to Quinn's left side. One back to Bryant. Bryant. Shot's taken with the right pad of Quinn into the corner. Prusak has it. Hoisington carries it out for Gardner. Cuts into the Greenwave zone. Shot save, Bordeaux. Max Murphy was the trailer there. Took advantage of that drop pass, got the quick shot away. Faceoff's going to be to the right side of Greenwave goaltender Josh Bordeaux. Remain in the first period of play. Big crowd on hand tonight here at the CMA. It's a sea of bodies. Dylan Archer sporting new wheels out there tonight. Croto applied the pressure. Gardner dumped the puck. Kevin Bauman's got it. He's broken up. Croat sends it back into the Greenwave zone. Archer goes behind his own net. Loses an edge. Couldn't be controlled at the point by Brody White. It's a race. No icing. Gardner made that play. Cullen White sends it deep. Jason Smith on the far side. Avoids a check by Zach Boucher. Matt harassed behind the Greenwave net. Prusak gets the puck out into the neutral zone. Sent back in again by Gardner. Jason Smith bounces one over to Prusak. Kevin Bauman says no. Lavoine battled two Gardner players on the far side, left the puck for Kucheski. Blocker save Bordeaux. Sent out of the zone by Matt Lavoine. Gardner goes D to D in their own zone. Brody White sends it all the way around, picked up by Jake Jurek. Puck in the feet of the referee. Jurek sends it back down behind the Gardner net. And that clearing attempt sends all the way down the length of the ice. Bordeaux collects it for the referee. 11:18 to go in the first period of play. We'd like to thank Greenfield Cooperative Bank for underwriting our Greenwave hockey games this season. They're on the web, greenfieldcoopbank.com, or give them a call, 877-682-0334. Gardner comes away with the draw. Hunter Barlow looks to make a play. Derek Wisman keeps in at the blue line. Paulin, long wrist shot, steered aside by Quinn. Sent out of the zone. Ethan Bryant got it back in at the red line. Jake Jurek on the forecheck. Wisman centering pass picked off. Jackson Decker throws it in for Gardner. Matt Garvin can't clear the zone. Not connecting on the passing there. Loose puck picked up by Wisman. Derek Wisman with a big goal in that win over Chicopee last Thursday night. Matt Garvin right in the middle of that one. Battle for the puck down beneath the goal line. Garvin comes out with it. He's tripped. Going to get our first penalty of the game. So with 10:02 to go in the first period, going to get our first look at the Greenwave power play. Penalties to Hunter Barlow for tripping.
That was great hard work there by that line, getting the puck down deep, pinning it against the boards, and then using their strength on a one-on-one battle to free that puck. Garvin gets away from his man. No choice really to pull him down there. And then Greenwave goes on a 2-minute power play in Gardner's zone for the face-off. Back to the point.
Paulin can't control. It's in the feet of the Gardner skater. Burdette, he can't control. Tries kicking it like a soccer ball. Finally gets it out. Kevin Bauman recuperates. Plays catch with MJ Paulin. Paulin up through the neutral zone to Kucheski. Kucheski over to Pruzak. Pruzak circles, drops it for Paulin. Paulin's centering attempt didn't go. 120-footer steered aside by Bordeaux, went straight up in the air. Pruzak breaks up the left side. Cuts into the middle. Shot goes wide. Minute 15 remain in the Greenwave power play. MJ Paulin at the point. Kucheski to Bauman. Pruzak picks it up behind the goal line. Centering attempt is right in the feet of Matt Lavoine. Puck comes back into the Greenwave zone. Under a minute remain in the penalty to Gardner. Long pass. Paulin to Pruzak. Pruzak gets it into the zone. He's going in on a quick change. Paulin over the red line. Gains the Gardner zone. Follows it deep. Play goes all the way around the far side. Jason Smith at the point. Centering attempt just bounced over the stick of Wisman. Smith can't control at the red line. Backhands it out. Wisman's got it, gloved it, sent it into the Gardner zone. 15 seconds remain in the Greenwave power play. And the puck's up in the netting. We got a whistle. Faceoff is going to be to the right side of Gardner goaltender Mark Quinn.
That was some good puck movement there, Lou, in that power play with 14 seconds left. Just not connecting on those centering passes.
Hunter Smith goes cross ice for Jason Smith. Centering attempt, couldn't control. Puck goes the length of the ice. Smith takes a look. Penalty's over. Teams are back at equal strength. Smith clears the red line. Sends the puck in deep. Pruzak's right there. Battle in the far corner. Pruzak looking to dig it out. He does. Centering attempt. Score! Matt Lavoine! Matt Lavoine makes it 1-0 Green Wave. Shane Pruzak took the puck from the corner, went behind the Gardner net. Lavoine camped right out. Put the Green Wave up 1-0.
He's a tough body to move out of that crease, and he was right where he needed to be to get that feed from Pruzak. Big early goal. Chicken on the ice.
That makes it official, right?
That's right. Big hit by Gagné over in the Gardner zone. Puck now in Greenwave zone.
Gagné over on the far side, picks it up. Oh, returns the favor. That should have been charging. Holy smokes. Guy took a run at him from the blue line. And Garvin carries in off.
That's 7:23 between field goals. Number 20. And the line is just about every
Green Wave on top, 1-0. Paulin over to Ethan Bryant. Puck is chipped out. It's Lavoine, the goal scorer. Long. Bordeaux bats it into the corner. Kacheski loses control. Nice diving play by Paulin, picked up at the point by Hunter Barlow. Barlow backhands it in. Ethan Bryant battling with Zach Boucher behind the net. Lavoine comes out with it. Puck comes out of the zone. Kacheski couldn't control. Long pass went the length of the ice. Could have been deflected at center. Paulin chips it up the boards. Kept in by Colin White. Puck is loose. Puck goes back behind the Greenfield net. Ethan Bryant lugs the mail. Cuts all the way into the Gardner zone. Finally poke checked away at the last minute. Jonah Hoisington carries in for Gardner. His centering attempt. Barlow got it. Bordeaux, big save. I think he took a stick in the head.
He sure did. Swatted at it, made a little contact, and then got one right in the dome piece for his efforts there. But he holds strong and settles everything down.
Tied up the puck. Faceoff's going to be to his right side. 5:34 to go in a fast-moving first period here at the CMA. Not quite a capacity crowd, but holy cow, Coach Bill. We got to have 700-800 people in here tonight.
They've even got the extra bleachers pulled down over on the far side, and it's standing room only around both ends of the rink here. It's great.
I've been coming to this building for about 12 years. First time I can remember a crowd like this in here. They love their Green Wave, and we love our Green Wave. Puck is picked up at center by Max Murphy, sends it back into the Green Wave zone. Green Wave, after they got called for too many skaters back in the Chicopee game, very careful about that line change over there. Meanwhile, Sammy Knight carries in. Centering attempt. Net came off its moorings. Quinn used it for a leverage point, as we've seen so many times before. Faceoff's going to be to his right side. 4:58 to go. Wade being very careful about those line changes. Coach Timmy Petrin on that offense door over there. Made sure that it wasn't going to again tonight, Coach.
Those are always tough penalties. It's on the coaching staff, unfortunately, and you want...
Hands it off to Chris Merchant. Loses control. Garvin's got it. Couldn't quite get over to Sammy Knight in time. Battleford in the near corner. Brody Gagne behind the net. Can't control. Merchant looks to backhand it out, goes up into the netting. Faceoff's going to be to the left side of Mark Quinn. 3:49 to go in the first period. It's 1-0 Green Wave.
That Gagne hit, I feel like, really energized both sides in the middle of the game here. And it was going a little back and forth, but now we're seeing Green Wave again exerting some dominance. Another offensive zone draw.
Ethan Bryant. Shot goes high, that's 10. Paulin battles. 5 players swinging at that one. Finally Gardner looks to make the long pass. Bryant again keeps it out of the Green Wave zone. Barlow passes it up to Boucher. Goes back to Marshall. Boucher got the shot away. Just Ethan Bryant obstructed that just enough. Shot went wide. Bryant engages behind the net. He's got 2 Gardner players there. Lavoine picks up the puck, backhands it around the board. Prusak on his horse. He's got Kacheski on the right. Just a diving block. Nice defensive play by Gardner. Puck's again in the referee's feet. Jason Smith in the battle in front of the Gardner bench. Kept in at the blue line. Smith, a nice dangle. Couldn't quite finish off. Centering attempt, nobody home. Kept in again by Smith. Mark Quinn got the stick on it, went up into the netting. Faceoff's going to be in the Gardner zone, 2:26 to go. We'd like to say thank you to Mesa Verde Greenfield, located at 10 Fisk Avenue. On the web, mesaverdegreenfield.com. Their whole menu's there. Alex Ciano, tonight's public address announcer. CPA firm, 377 Main Street. Give Alex a call, 774-6036. Puck goes into the Green Wave zone. Hunter Smith collects. RJ Grondin drops it for Jurek. Jurek cuts in. Centering attempt. Broken up by Ty Burdett. Burdett's got it behind his own net. Jurek looked to throw a shoulder there. Burdett got out of the way. 2-on-1 for Gardner. Bordeaux makes the save, holds on. Also like to thank Gary Real Estate for being an underwriter this season on Green Wave Hockey. 82 Federal Street. Give Joe a call, 413-222-9291. Greenfield Savings Bank, 400 Main Street. On the web at greenfieldsavings.com. Puck back to the point. Wrist shot in. It's deflected wide. Drew St. Peter. His shot goes through the slot. Brody Gagne looks to get it out of the zone. Can't. St. Peter again. Another save. Bordeaux. Puck bounced up and he covered. Just in the nick of time. Faceoff's going to be to Josh's left side. Minute 31 to go in the first period of play. We would also like to thank the Terraza Restaurant at the Country Club of Greenfield. Check them out on the web, terrazagreenfield.com, and the Balkan Lounge, located at 4 Ames Street. Be sure to check them out on Facebook. Jake Jurek sends the puck out of the zone. Garvin carries in. Garvin got the wrist shot away. It's under the goalie. Mark Quinn didn't know where it was.
Quick shot there by Garvin. I think it got under his pad, but not enough to go all the way through and into the net. But that was a close one. Nobody knew where that was,
including me.
And on the other end, Bordeaux makes a great job on that save that popped up and he caught. Looks like we're getting a penalty as well.
Yeah, I saw the referee signal roughing. I know it looked like Jake Jurek got punched in the head, but he retaliated on the side of the net there. So it looks like Hunter Barlow, his second trip to the box tonight, and Jake Jurek both sitting for 2 for roughing, are going to be coincidental minors, so the teams will still play 5-on-5 for this last minute 18 in the first 42 seconds of the second period. Lavoie
right open.
Trevor Kucheski, between him and Brody Gagne, they got bullseyes on them tonight.
Under an opposition's skin, and I understand why Gardner team is going to be going after people, because they move their legs and they get things done in their offensive zone. But
shot right off the face-off by Pruzak. We saw that work for Trevor's. No penalty on that bruising hit. And that's the end of the first period of play. 15 minutes in the books here at the CMA in Greenfield. The packed CMA in Greenfield. Teams skate off. It's 1-0 Green Wave. Any comments, Coach Bill?
Well, they got out early. I think that was the key to the Green Wave game, is get an early goal. Know when you've got a goalie that you're going to be playing against that really leads their team, then you want to try to solve that riddle early. And I think they did that with 13 shots to Gardner's 7 in the first. It was a lot of good offensive possession by Green Wave. I think you saw the 2 strategies of the 2 different teams there. Green Wave, you saw deep forecheck, puck possession. I thought that they did a really good job of winning those 50-50 puck battles in the corner. And then you saw Gardner's strategy of playing it back and kind of waiting to come out on the counter with a quick pass, maybe try to get an odd man rush, which is where I saw 2 of their chances. But good period so far for Green Wave, up 1-0. It's just right where you want to be.
Yeah, it really seemed like the Green Wave carried a lot of the play in that first period. But like you said, some of the momentum switched temporarily on those odd man rushes. Gardner, I remember vividly, had a beautiful 2-on-1 opportunity. Ethan Bryant broke that one up. So Green Wave really playing solidly at both ends of the ice so far.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with their work ethic and their hustle and their down low play. They've been getting some good point shots, a couple of tips, and defensively they're not letting Gardner get behind them too often. When they do, they've been able to shut it down with good goaltending from Bordeaux. Good hitting by both teams. They both seem pretty physical, evenly matched in that front.
Yeah, Gardner definitely the bigger hits, the Ryan Reeves type hits so far. Green Wave does not ordinarily play that type of hockey. It's not that they are intimidated there, but more often than not, Green Wave's speed is what contributes to their success.
I agree, Lou. It's not about the punishing check. I mean, while that gets the fans excited, right? You open a door on the wall there, people get fired up about it, but ultimately hits are about winning the puck and getting possession and making something happen down low on the forecheck or breaking up a play in the defensive zone. The big hits fans like, and it makes the crowds cheer, but I think in the long run, smarter puck and body play is what is going to win the game for Green Wave.
Well, and I don't think we have to look too much farther than carrying the flow of the play out there, that really Green Wave was more opportunistic about setting up in the Gardner zone than Gardner was able to set up in the Greenfield zone. You can call it momentum, call it what you will, but
the shots in a little bit more depth. 2 of Gardner's shots were in the slot and low against Bordeaux on an odd man rush, whereas Green Wave had 6 down in the slot with higher scoring opportunities, and that's where they got their goal, was in down low as well. And I think that represents how Green Wave were able to set up and maintain possession, and then they're looking for a centering pass from the down in the corners, or they cycle it back up high and get a shot up there, and that takes puck possession and time in the opponent's zone to do that.
Well, I saw an interview with Ryan Strome of the Rangers, not to make this Ranger heavy, Coach Bill.
Former Islander.
And he said the part of the Rangers' offensive problems now is the inability to get the greasy goals. And Coach Adam and I have talked frequently about the greasy goals. And Lavoigne's goal fit that bill to a T. Camped out in the slot, had two bodies wrapped around him, and still managed to put the biscuit in the basket for the lead.
That's right. Those are the goals. Those are playoff goals. Those are this time of year. When we get to this part of the season, I mean, how many shots does a goalie see over the course of a season? They are ready for those far shots. We saw Bordeaux, great positioning. That's trained, that's practiced over the course of a season. And so those types of goals become far rarer as the season goes on, especially in a high-stakes elimination game like this. The goals that are going to get scored then are the goals that are down low where there's a scramble and something is broken down. And that, again, takes the puck, that takes puck possession and puck pressure like Greenwave have been showing.
Yeah, that's a good point. And goaltending has become such a scholarly position, if you will. A lot of goalie schools, goalie camps teach the method now, and it seems that even into the Franklin County youth programs, you're seeing goalies with save percentages 900 and higher. I know Josh Bordeaux coming into this game over his last 11, I believe, was 911 or 921. You gave me a number for Mark Quinn earlier. 936 is his save percentage. So
and shots from far out on the point that are just a clear shot without a body in front or a stick, they're just going to be eaten up. They're just going to get absorbed by the goalie, and then it's going to be a face-off. And then the defensive teams got an opportunity to win that puck and break out. But you got to get those pucks moving in the slot, have to get the defenders to start cheating and losing their markers and get a little bit of inside position like Lavoigne did perfectly. He got his shooting hand free by getting his off shoulder into the chest of the defender. That creates space for a player right in the slot, and then it's on his tape, and the goalie doesn't stand a chance then.
No, I couldn't agree more. And those are the goals that are going to win playoff games. And get their eye on whether it's the equipment or the training or what have you. They are a very successful lot these days, and it's when it's loose in that red zone that leaves the opportunity, and all sorts of chaos can happen.
Yeah, it's definitely the biggest revolution in the game of hockey, aside from composite sticks, is goaltending. When I was around, the goalie coach was Hall of Famer Billy Smith. They had Rick DiPietro, and Billy Smith would watch those games, and I talked to him about goaltending, and he said that when he started, he didn't have a goaltending coach, that the Islanders employed a figure skater as a skating coach, and she helped him. He, as a goalie coach, 30 years after that, in the early 2000s, was saying that he's had to become educated, and that's 30 years ago or 20 years ago, where you have kids at the FCHA level with goalie coaches for them, and they're 10 or 11.
What a great observation. And mentioning Billy Smith, of course, I was lucky enough to see him play for the old Springfield Kings many, many years ago. And if you're listening and you're looking to hear something a little different, Billy Smith did an interview on the Spit and Chicklets podcast last June. And for somebody like me, and I'm sure a lot of the people that are listening tonight, just a terrific interview. He shot straight from the hip, same way he played the position, Bill.
Smitty was one of a kind, and my apologies, Billy Smith, and he was an excellent.
13-14 to go in the second period of play. 1-0 Greenwave on top. Big crowd tonight at the CMA.
That was the first shot of the period. Little point shot there.
Paulin can't control at the blue line. Carries down behind his own net. Pass for Kacheski, blocked. Got it up to Lavoigne. Little careless passing through the neutral zone. Picked up by Gardner. Shot goes wide. Centering pass was picked up by Matt Lavoigne. Sent the length of the ice. That's no icing. Kucheski applying the pressure there. Paulin comes in, collects a loose puck, sends it back down into the corner. Prusak on the forecheck with Matt Marshall. Hunter Barlow looking for the desperation clear. That was blocked. Puck comes back over this side. Paulin goes behind his own net. Unusual set of passes there. Ends up down to the Gardner goal line. Barlow with the long clearing attempt. Just barely made it for icing. 12:02 to go in the second period. Played a little sloppy there, Bill.
It's very choppy. It looks like Gardner came out with the intent to use their physicality to kind of throw Greenwave off, and it's worked to some degree with some choppy passes, but gonna just have to work through that.
Jake Croto out on the draw for the Greenwave. Zach Boucher carries across the red line. Sends a long one in. Bordeaux gloves that. Leaves it for Dylan Archer. Archer sends it around. He's got Brody Gagne. Croto banks it off the glass into the Gardner zone. That's not going to make it for icing. Gagne looked to make the pass. I don't know. I think I would have shot there, Bill.
It's a shooting spot.
Kevin Bauman. Solid check on Ty Burdett. Battle behind the Greenwave net. Puck comes back out of the zone. Archer looks to reverse. Puck hit the referee. Centering attempt picked off by the Greenwave. Kucheski breaks down the right side. Centering attempt. Oh! Kutch threaded the needle, found Prusak on the far side. Quinn got the stick on it. Puck went up into the netting. Big save by Mark Quinn.
Beautiful no-look pass by Kucheski to find Prusak on the off post there, on the far post. Only a quick stick by the goalie prevented a goal there.
Clearing attempt by Gardner. That's gone for icing. 10:41 to go in the second period. Yeah, that was a heck of a pass. Like you say, there's no way he saw Prue over on that left wing. There's just no way he saw him there. But somehow he knew the puck was going to get to him.
Good chemistry.
Prusak wins the draw forward. He's in a battle. Barlow sizes things up for Gardner. Jason Smith got his boot on it, kept it in the zone. Lavoine covers him at the point, gets shot away. Quinn stick save, puck rolled up on him, he covered. Faceoff's going to be to his left side. 10:17 to go in the second period.
Good play by Smith to get a foot on that and get that deep, and then ended up with a shot. More offensive zone possession by Greenwave.
I was talking to Coach Duclos earlier, and he's been very impressed with Jason Smith's effort. He thought he had one of his best games as a varsity player last week in that Chicopee game. Jason got the shot away there. Quinn put the glove on that. Another face-off in the Gardner zone. Can almost sense the electricity here. It's, where we're stationed, it's in the student section, so there's a lot of chirping going on here, but they're ready to pop for a Greenwave goal, Bill.
They are. They're packed. They're practicing their cheering down below us. Whoa.
Ethan Bryant got the shot away, bounced off the backboards. Quinn went down to cover. As he leaned into it, that net came off its moorings. One more face-off in the Gardner zone. Face-off's going to be to Mark Quinn's left side. Skates that off a little, loosens himself up. Might have got banged up a little bit in the process. Jurek wins the draw back. Ethan Bryant bangs it up the boards. It was blocked by Max Murphy. Puck goes down behind the Gardner net. Sent around by Barlow. Paulin keeps it in. And that's going to go for icing. I'd have to say there's no momentum at all so far. About a little over 5 minutes into the second period.
No, as freewheeling as the first was at times, this has been kind of slow and sludgy with so many icings.
Gardner gets the puck out of the zone. Bryant backhands it in. Jurek gets onside, stays on the forecheck. Nice play by R.J. Grondin on the far side. Found Paulin. Paulin sends it in. Jurek spins out behind the Gardner net. Bryant sends it back down deep. Grondin on the far side. Look to play the body instead of the puck. Hoisington carries out, got across center, sends it in to the Greenwave zone. Paulin. A long cross ice feed. Boucher carries for Gardner. Bordeaux save. Plays very ragged here. Paulin looking to settle things down. His long feed for Garvin bounced over his stick. Not going to be icing. Picked up by Burdette. Gagne looks to keep the puck in the Gardner zone. Burdette sends it back down behind the Greenwave net. Bounces out to the blue line. Puck is loose. Puck comes out, it's Sammy Knight. Shot's blockered away by Quinn. A quick release by Sammy Knight. Oh, beautiful centering attempt. Gagne couldn't get the composite on it. Gagne's back in the corner. He's cross-checked in the head, no call. Emblo goes cross ice. Archer sends it back into the Gardner zone. 100-footer, stopped by Bordeaux. Archer picks it up. Clearing attempt goes right on the Gardner stick. Blocker save. Nice block by Kevin Bauman. Archer's clearing attempt picked off by Gardner. Got the nice shot away. Bordeaux turned it aside, but Bauman was there to pick up the rebound. Kucheski had Prusak breaking on the left side. Couldn't quite get it to him that time. Prue looks to go cross ice. Oh, Kucheski almost picked up the loose puck. A lot of no-look passes here, Bill.
They're searching for that next goal.
Lavoine cuts in. Quinn made the save. Kucheski's got it. Oh, his shot hit the outside of the net. Prusak, blocker save and a beauty. Jason Smith, nice move. Kucheski behind the net. Puck is still there. That just was complete desperation by Gardner. You know, where we were talking that it seemed like nobody wanted the puck at all. All of a sudden, the Greenwave just put the Retro Rockets on and had a couple of great scoring chances there.
And that's, I think Gardner is looking to slow the game down, make it sludgy, take the speed of Greenwave out. But if play opens up like it does like that, we get a good break out of our zone, then all of a sudden, Gardner's really on their heels, as we just saw right there with 3 really good chances.
Croto wins a face-off forward. Sammy Knight's got it. Backhands it. Gloved by Quinn. Face-off's going to be to Mark Quinn's right side. Down to 6:03 to go in the second period of play. Jake Croto once again on the draw. Croto wins it back just between his two defenders. Ethan Bryant goes back to collect. He's got two Gardner guys chasing him. Kept in at the blue line. Gagne centered out of the zone temporarily. Paulin banks it off the boards. That was carried back in. That was offside. 5:40 to go in the second period. And as quickly as the Greenwave had turned the momentum, kind of got caught on their heels there, Bill.
They were going a little lackadaisical into their own zone, and Gardner had two men on that puck, and all of a sudden when Ethan Bryant turned around, there were two men on him, and his clearing pass just went to the wall, but if Gardner keeps it in, they can generate some points. But here comes Bauman.
Bauman carries. Carries with a purpose. Lavoine behind the net, centering attempt. Picked off by Amblo, 2-on-1 the other way. Shots blocked by Archer. Bruzak plays onside, centering. Oh, Krzyzewski just was obstructed by Matt Marshall. That goes the length of the ice. That's going to be icing. Seems to be an all or nothing momentum type game here now, Bill.
Yep, it's 2-3 whistles, frozen puck, and then a quick spring shot. It's been an uneven period.
And let's not forget, scores only 1-0 Greenwave here, so they can't be lulled to sleep at all, even for a moment. Jason Smith sees some open ice. He takes advantage of it, carries in. Puck is knocked off his stick. Tim Petrin with a nice save over at the Greenwave bench. Bruzak was ready to come off. Petrin took the next guy, grabbed him right by the shoulder pad. Puck was deflected by Gardner into their own zone. Once again, play right in front of the Greenwave bench. Now they can make a change.
Third time's a charm.
Wow. Gagne on the forecheck. Spun Burdett around. Burdett reverses. Finds Jaden Patel. Garvin backhanded it into Patel's face mask. Merchant loses control at the center stripe. Sammy Knight on the left side. Oh! Nice poke check by Burdett. Jaden Patel carries in. He's knocked off the puck by Hunter Smith. Patel's the other leading goal scorer for Gardner. He's got 11. Smith backhands it in, off the boards. Long bomb, banks up off the boards. Went straight up over the net. Looks like the faceoff's going to be, the referees are discussing, should probably be at center ice, I think. Unless they say it was deflected, I'm not sure. I was busy watching Jason Smith wrapped up with the Gardner defender at the blue line. And it must have been deflected. Faceoff's going to be to the right side of Mark Quinn. Mark Quinn asking the questions. Other linesman dropped the puck while he was in mid-discussion. That could have been chaotic. Wisman sticks it. Oh! Puck just went through Jurek's feet. Banked off the boards, kept in by Paulin. Another stick save by Quinn. Jurek. Backhand pass. Wisman got a stick on it. Grondin, nice centering pass, nobody home. Murphy for Gardner, carries in. Bordeaux got the blocker on that, up into the netting. Faceoff's going to be to Josh Bordeaux's left side, 2:42 to go in the second period of play. I don't know, Bill. It's all or nothing this period.
Yeah, Greenwave got to learn to assert themselves more and get their game going more. I feel like that they have flashes. I mean, they certainly are out-chancing Gardner by a considerable amount here in the second, but doesn't feel like it's been their period as much as you would want.
Archer sends it around the boards. Prusak, nice pass to Kacheski. Kacheski's got some, well, he had some room, but very quickly Cullen White got in the middle of that. Prusak, nice job keeping it in. He got knocked down for his efforts. Quinn actually tied that one up with his blocker on the side of the net. 2:15 to go in the second period. 1-0 Green Wave. Hunter Smith keeps it in. Matt Lavoine collects. Carries it in. Hunter Barlow deflected that onto his own, into his goaltender's own catch glove.
The crowd is letting everybody know their opinions about Central and Western Mass towns.
The Green Wave fans are having their voices heard.
You're right, Lou. They're definitely ready for a goal.
Kevin Bauman wins that battle. Jake Jurek comes back the other way. He's hauled down. No call. Holy smokes. Sammy Knight with it. Oh, puck goes right between Garvin's skates. Excuse me. Banked off the boards by Merchant. Paulin, nice move. Goes back the other way. Sent in deep by Patel. Sammy Knight breaks down the left side. Nice defensive play by Bauman. Wow, that was a great defensive play.
He's been playing a very good game tonight. A lot of good work in his own zone, getting the puck out, and that was an excellent stick check. Gets that play just at half-second offsides and freezes whatever momentum Gardner had right there. Real heady play by the captain there.
Prusak out for the face-off. Jonah Hoisington on the other side for Gardner. Smith sends it up, finds Matt Lavoine, plays onside.
1 minute left in the period. 1 minute left in the period.
Hoisington had it, lost his stick though. Lavoine. Quinn put the stick on that on his own. Goes back the other way. Murphy shouldered into the corner by Bauman. Wow, that was crazy. Jason Smith. It's a 2-on-2, gets a shot away. Nice glove save by Quinn.
Another great play by Bauman. Springs Smith. He takes it nearly end to end. Good hard shot. Gloved by Quinn, but another offensive zone faceoff. 30 seconds left in this second period.
We've got Jake Jurek on the draw for the Green Wave. He's out there with Matt Garvin and Sammy Knight. Paulin and Bauman on the points. Battle in the far corner. Gardner loses control. Puck is loose again. Down to 10 seconds to go. That one goes up into the netting. Faceoff is going to be 2. Mark Quinn's left side. 7 seconds on the clock.
Green Wave pressure just causes Gardner to just toss that puck like a hot potato right out of the zone and into the netting.
Shane Prusak on the draw.
Both centers were tossed there.
The referee on the far side did not approve. Garvin's centering attempt is blocked. Puck bounces. Just up and over. A scoreless. I don't know, I just saw AD Mike Kacheski walk by. He said something for the student section. I think he was cheering on the Greenwave, perhaps. But as I was starting to say, scoreless second period, Bill. Holy smokes.
Yes, holy smokes indeed. The shots would indicate that Greenwave had their way in that period, 11-5 again, but less quality scoring chances for Greenwave. I only see 2 that were really in the scoring in the slot there, and Gardner had 1 quality scoring chance.
You say 11-5 were those shots?
Correct, 11-5.
Yeah, that certainly sounds like the flow of play there. So that give us a 2-period total of 24-12.
So a nearly 2-to-1 shot advantage for Greenwave. But in that second period, I don't know about you, but I felt like that the flow of the play was very uneven. And I think that was an advantage for Gardner in that period.
I felt that Gardner came out very physical that first minute. Sent Kacheski flying, I believe. And of course, in the first period, had mauled Brody Gagne. They came out looking to assert themselves in the second period. I think that led to some of that really almost dysfunctional play that we saw. That really, for probably the first half of that second period, there was no sustained attack at either end of the ice.
No, it seemed like Gardner were happy to be down 1 and just kind of ice the puck and keep the pressure out of their zone. And when Greenwave could find a really good breakout pass and get some speed and transition through the neutral zone, then they were really dangerous. And we saw that a couple of times. I saw 3 really good sustained efforts by Greenwave down low. A lot of centering passes that were well placed, but nobody there to receive that. So I thought that they were near to something in that second period, but score remains 1-0 during this intermission, and that's something you want to improve on. I think in a playoff game, you want to get the crowd in. The crowd's been taken out of the game a little bit. Third period, you want to get another goal, give a little cushion, get the crowd something to cheer about.
Well, I think that by really falling into Gardner's game rather than their own game, the Greenwave just wasn't able to really get anything going. There were a few spurts there where they certainly looked like they were going to score a goal, maybe 2. But Mark Quinn came into this game with a stellar reputation between the pipes for the Wildcats, and he's certainly lived up to that so far.
He has. He's been very impressive in limiting the rebounds. Greenwave have been effective at winning the loose puck and keeping possession. And I think that building on that will help solve this goalie problem and get them on the board here in the third.
Well, again, I think a big component of that is going to be the ability to really camp out front and get that greasy goal. There were a couple of really good centering passes in the late stages of the second period, but there was just nobody there to backdoor the play, and it just made it a little bit challenging. But certainly, even though the ice surface here at the CMA is not the biggest in the league, you can't be everywhere all the time.
No, and I think that you can look at those centering passes one of 2 ways. One, you can look at it kind of in a negative light that they're not connecting and somebody's not at the end of that. But you can also look at it in a really positive manner because you're getting to see a lot of creative opportunities being produced. And we just need to see a player make that connection. You need just one, right? So you ask these questions of the goalie, you ask these questions of Gardner, how do we solve this goaltender? And those centering passes are, I think, a key to that. And it's just making a little adjustment there in the attack zone maybe get Lavoine camped out there, maybe create a little bit more sustained pressure like we saw in the first. And then I think those start to click, and all of a sudden it looks almost easy.
Gardner's got some big bodies on their side. There's no question about that. And to your point, Bill, to see Matt Lavoine or Derek Wisman not do anything other than be that big, strong body that they are, to really take ownership of that zone in front of the goaltender, it could be a turning point in the game.
Definitely, it's one opportunity among many of Greenwave's arsenal that they can use to potentially solve this. I thought Trevor's hustle was evident again in the second period, and that he was able to make things coming down the wing. Prusak's stick handling was also was creating these spaces and these chances. And those are things that you just want as a coaching staff to build upon. Accentuate that in between during this intermission. Talk about those, play up those positives, get people to fill in that bounce in the step, and then you hope that you come out in the third and really dictate the play to Gardner.
Well, and to your point, Greenwave has not really failed anywhere on the ice. It's just a little bit of puck luck at this point that passes aren't connecting, people aren't where you would expect them to be, and I really think that if they're able to solve Mark Quinn early in the third period, that the momentum is finally going to really settle in for the Greenwave for the remainder of the period.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with that assessment, Lou. I mean, looking at the stats for Gardner, they had 5 registered shots. Only 3 were in zone and 2 were down low. So like you were saying, to your point, Greenwave are playing an effective game. It's a tight playoff game, and that's how these are going to go. That's how these kinds of games play out, like we were talking at the end of the first period, with the way goaltenders are. The systems that coaches employ also help that. And Greenwave get their feet under them, start skating north and south again, might see that puck luck return through their hard work. That's something that's a real key element, I think, to Greenwave identity.
Well, and I really like that you said that about their north-south game, because really the crux of this game, regardless of level in 2022, is it's a north-south game. You have to have the skills to play east-west when you need to, but really it's a north-south game. And when the Greenwave have been able to execute that, they have by far been the dominant team on the ice.
That's right. They play to their strengths, playing that type of puck pursuit, high-pressure game. It leads to the opportunities that Coach Bouchard and his coaching staff have really been working with his student athletes to develop and really refine. And it's almost there. We'll see what they do here in the third and how they make these adjustments. A game is about adjustments. You see Gardner made an adjustment in the second period. Now Greenwave, they're going to be making adjustments too.
Coach, we did it again. Went for another 10.
Zamboni takes a spin and doors are closing. Greenwave is coming out.
So before we get too far along, one more time, I would like to thank our underwriters for this whole season of Greenwave hockey here on GCTV and FCAT. Referee put the net right in front of the door that the Greenwave come out. Anyway, thank you to our underwriters, Greenfield Cooperative Bank. They are on the web, greenfieldcoopbank.com. Give them a call, 877-682-0334. Mesa Verde of Greenfield, yum. 10 Fisk Avenue on the web, mesaverdegreenfield.com. Alex Ciano, CPA, 377 Main Street in Greenfield, 413-774-6036. Regary Real Estate, office at 82 Federal Street in Greenfield, 413-222-9291. Greenfield Savings Bank, located at 400 Main Street in Greenfield, on the web at greenfieldsavings.com. Terraza Restaurant at the Country Club of Greenfield. They also are on the web at terrazagreenfield.com. And don't forget the Balkan Lounge, located at 4 Ames Street. be sure to check them out on Facebook.
Making me hungry.
Oh, I know, right? Speaking of Facebook, don't forget to check out the Greenwave Facebook page, Greenfield Greenwave Hockey on Facebook, and certainly greenwavehockey.com. I don't think we ventured into this territory, Bill, but the winner of this game gets to play Saturday out in Kingston, Massachusetts, a 3 p.m. tilt at the Bog.
Against Norwell.
The Norwell Clippers, who are the #1 ranked team in the Maya power rankings. So some big skates to fill in that one.
Yes, I see that they're 18-1 and outscored their opposition something like 108-26. So it will be a fun tilt for the winner of this game. That's why we play them. I mean, it's playoff hockey. It's a challenge.
Well, you're exactly right. And for any team in this tournament, preliminary round aside, they've got to win a minimum of 5 games to become state champions. And if you look at this the way that I do, every one of these games is equivalent to a Game 7.
Exactly. There's little room for error, and everything has to be intentional. But this is why you practice. This is why you put in the time, so that things like what you have to do on the ice become second memory, and then it allows you to compete at a high level because you're so well trained, you're ingrained into the system, you know what you have to do without thinking about it.
Ready for third period action. Shane Prusak on the draw for the Greenwave, wins it back to MJ Paulin. Kevin Bauman banked it off the boards. Gardner picked up the puck, sent it deep. Cullen White centers, nobody home. Kucheski thrown off. Bordeaux with a save. I heard the goalpost, but I think that was the stick of Cullen White as he circled the net. Bordeaux smothered it. Faceoff's going to be to Josh Bordeaux's right side. Shane Prusak on the defensive zone draw for the Greenwave. Bauman. Kucheski's intercepted. Bordeaux, nice save. Paulin sends it around this way. And Bordeaux gloves that one. Big shot from Brody White. Faceoff's going to be to Josh's left side. Bill?
3 straight shots by Gardner there to open the third period. Greenwave making the line change, making the adjustment.
Garvin wins it back. Picked up by Patel. And Jason Smith's going to go for holding.
And Smith's stick got up under the arms of the Gardner player, and Gardner player fell forward, taking the stick with him. Smith left standing without a stick. Guilty as charged. Hard to explain that one.
No amount of head shaking is going to change the referee's mind on that one. First look at the Greenwave PK tonight. Prusak, Kucheski, Bauman, and Paulin. Bauman immediately sends it the length of the ice. Quinn holds. Greenwave get in formation. Croto broke that one up. Puck comes in, Paulin. Can't clear the zone. Bordeaux save. So we've got Eric Amblo, got that shot away from the blue line, playing defense on the power play. He's played defense most of the season, but Coach Frenier was saying that he's also been playing a lot of forward, which he's been playing most of the night tonight. So definitely an offensive threat out there. Paulin can't get it past Patel. Amblo from the point. Big block by Prusak. That one stung. Quinn the long pass. Kucheski engages at the blue line. Paulin sends it the length of the ice. Bouncer on net, steered aside by Quinn. Down to 1 minute to go in the penalty to Jason Smith. Paulin, the big bomb from the blue line. That's saved by Quinn. Gardner straight up center ice. Croto got a stick on that. He sends one in. That's gloved by Quinn. 40 seconds to go in the Gardner power play. Barlow down the right side. He cuts in. Might have hit the side of the net. I couldn't tell. And the puck bounces up over Amblow's stick out into the neutral zone. His shot goes wide. Comes all the way around. Can't be kept in at the point. Pruzak, he's all alone. What a save! What a save by Mark Quinn on Shane Pruzak's breakaway.
Left pad came all the way out, stopped that as Pruzak went to his backhand to finish that off.
And the Green Wave are back to full strength. Holy cow. Put a star next to that one. Barlow through the neutral zone. Gets the bomb away. That goes wide. Dylan Archer. Soft pass behind the net. That's a little dangerous. Bauman with Decker. Grondin loses it. Nice play by Lavoine to get the puck over on the far side. Jason Smith. Smith looking to get fancy. No time for that. Green Wave on their heels there for a minute. Shane Pruzak on that breakaway. What a save by Mark Quinn.
Got the crowd out of their feet. He had a clear 60-foot breakaway. A lot of good stick handling. Forehand, backhand, forehand, back to backhand. Left pad at the post.
Bordeaux got the glove on that. Blue line shot by Brody White. Looks like the goaltender's got some issues with Chris Merchant. Might have hacked him on the way past. Merchant on the draw for Gardner. Matt Garvin for Green Wave. Sammy Knight goes far side. Gagne lets his line mates catch up to him. He carries in. Spun around behind the Gardner net. Centers it. Nice defensive play by Ty Burdett. Broke that one up. Matt Garvin was waiting right in that greasy spot that we were talking about, Bill.
That's right. He got just in between Garvin and the puck. Just enough to...
Bauman couldn't keep it in at the blue line. Sammy Knight's going to have to get out of the zone. Gardner recalibrates in the meantime. Garvin, oh, he's tripped.
Back referee saw that all the way and made the call immediately. This is good for Green Wave. They've been challenging a little bit. PKs sometimes can energize a team, give them a little bit of common unity that gets them going, and now they got to take that momentum onto the power play.
And that's going to be Chris Merchant sitting for two. Second look at the Green Wave power play tonight. Paulin finds Kucheski in the corner. Kucheski dumps it behind the net. Bauman, his shot's blocked. Bounces towards the net. Quinn ties it up. Green Wave with some immediate pressure on the power play.
Bauman with a shot. Pruzak collects that puck over and to the left of Quinn.
Paulin. Another glove save by Quinn. Minute 38 remain in the Green Wave power play. 10:16 to go in the third period of play. 1-0 Green Wave on top. Paulin got the shot away once again. Quinn smothers.
their bodies down low and at both posts, but nobody's getting in front and screening Quinn so he cannot see that hard shot by Paulin.
Pruzak once again on the draw. Once again back to Paulin. Another shot. Oh, just deflected wide. Bauman keeps it in on the left side, sends it up, gloved by Gardner. Paulin sends it back over to Pruzak. Prue carries in. Another trip right in the slot. Looks like there's no call on the play.
No call.
Yeah, Kucheski was... the referee wanted to come and face it off outside the blue line. Senior official said, no, back in the Gardner zone. Minute 14 remain on the Greenwave power play.
1 minute Kucheski was standing up, the next minute he was in the net.
That didn't happen by accident. Puck goes behind the Gardner net. Paulin. Looks for an opening, can't find one.
Gardner player lost their stick.
Paulin. Just kept it in, nicely done. Once again, sent in deep. Quinn decides to settle things down. 39 seconds in the Greenwave power play. 9:17 to go in the third period. 1-0 Greenwave. Coach Bouchard putting some fresh legs out. PP2 now. Wisman, Garvin, and Knight with Smith and Smith on the points. Jason Smith. Kind of a lackadaisical, but that one went under Bordeaux's stick. Holy smokes. Hunter Smith carries. He gains the Gardner zone. Reverses. Oh! Puck bounced in the crease. I'm going to guess the net came off. Yeah, it did. Hunter Smith went an end-to-end rush.
That kind of speed is what Greenwave need to do, really take the game to Gardner. Use that speed, use that team strength against these bigger bodies.
Nice poke check by Smith. Sammy Knight spun around in the high slot. Gardner sends it the length of the ice. That's going to kill their penalty. Team's back at full strength. Hunter Smith looking to make some magic happen. Finds Sammy Knight. Linesman signaled a delayed offside. Gardner had the puck though. They blew the whistle. 8:29 to go in the third period of play. Greenwave had some chances on that power play. Wildcats equal to the task. Marshall behind his own net. Lavoine. Battle at the blue line. Plays onside. Pruzak finds Kucheski. And that one's going to be icing. Faceoff's going to be back in the Greenwave zone. 7:46 to go in the third period of play. Play got a little physical right down in front of us, Bill.
That's right. The Greenwave using their physical strength along the boards to try to win that puck and get it out of the zone. Kucheski a little unlucky on that pass.
Gardner wins the draw. Garvin looked to unload the cannon. Shot was blocked by the stick of Matt Marshall. Puck is loose. Paulin chips one back in. Centering attempt. Paulin stretches, keeps it in. Sends the puck back in. Garvin behind the net. He's shouldered off. Cullen White carries out for Gardner. Long shot, blockered by Bordeaux. Ties up the rebound. Faceoff's going to be to Josh's left side. 7:08 to go in the third period.
Seeing the benches shorten a little bit for Greenwave. Getting a lot of Prusak, especially in these key defensive draws. You'll see him more and more as the game goes on.
Prusak won that. Smith had already come up. Wasn't quite there to get the puck. Did manage to get it around to Kacheski. Long pass finds Prusak. Prusak with a nice follow through. I think his stick hit the blocker of Mark Quinn. Hunter Smith couldn't quite keep it in on the Gardner blue line. Prue between the feet. Finds Lavoine, sends Lavoine into the corner. Shoulder on shoulder battle. Gardner comes back the other way, 3-on-2. Bordeaux save. Kacheski, nice block. Burdette carried the puck. Nice poke check, Jason Smith again. Here goes Jake Jurek. Garvin got the shot away, pad save, Quinn. Puck bounces straight up in the air. Jurek again, circles, just a little bit in front of Matt Garvin. Centering attempt was blocked by Brody White. And Gardner sends the puck the length of the ice. That's probably their best move, Bill.
Yeah, great pressure by Greenwave. Jurek with a late shot down low there as well. Those 3 really good quality scoring chances on that last rush. I liked what Garvin did there where he took that shot and that rebound then led to another scoring chance. So sometimes shooting the puck. There we go. Whoa.
Lavoine with the quick shot. Quinn made the save but couldn't control the rebound. Rolled off his arm. Kept in by Lavoine. MJ Paulin backhands it into the Gardner zone. Batted down by Kacheski. Ethan Bryant banks it off the boards, gets it back into the neutral zone. Gardner D plays catch. Intercepted by Lavoine. It's knocked off. Prusak, oh, what a save, Quinn. Prusak saw the loose puck, got in there. Quinn got the right pad on it. Kacheski looked to send it back deep, didn't go though. Paulin gets across the red line, sends it down behind the Gardner net. 4:35 to go in the third period. Bryant couldn't keep it in. Over to Sammy Knight, finds Garvin. Garvin was mauled on that one. Puck comes around. Paulin keeps it in. Bauman back out there. He carries in deep. Score! Kevin Bauman makes it 2-0 Greenwave. Bauman was along the half wall like he does so often. Got the shot away. Quinn got an arm on it. Rolled up and over into the top corner. It's 2-0 Greenwave.
Huge goal, 4:03 left in the game. And Bauman takes that puck after a lot of extended Greenwave pressure. And just like you said, Lou, that deflection off of Quinn's arm puts it into the far corner. Now suddenly it changes the landscape of the game. Gardner definitely cannot be happy to be just icing the puck. We saw that desperation was starting to come in and allowed Greenwave to come into that play, and here we are, 2-0.
Prusak at center. Surveys the situation. Big trip behind the play. Long pass connects. Gardner's onside. Bauman working both ends of the ice. Broke that one up nicely. Another great defensive play by Kevin Bauman. Ty Burdette gains the zone. Walks right around Jason Smith. He cuts in. Bordeaux save.
Huge save right there. Right pad deflects it into the corner.
And that's a delayed offside. Gardner touched in the zone. 2:52 to go in the third period of play. Suddenly we got that end-to-end action that we were wondering what happened to in the second period, Bill.
Gardner can't afford to play in a tough away game of icing the puck. They've got to open up their game, and that's going to allow for Greenwave to get in and use their speed some more. Bauman with some excellent defensive play right there. Stood a man up, won a puck in the corner.
Sammy Knight gets deep in the Gardner zone. Looks for some help. Doesn't need it. Sammy Knight! Sammy Knight scored! From almost the same spot Kevin Bauman was, rang it off the inside of the top corner of the post. It's 3-0 Greenwave.
That brought everybody off onto their feet. Sammy Knight, what a snipe, up in the toy department on the blocker side of Quinn, goes into that blocker side, comes out on the glove side, and there's no doubt about that one. And all of the nervous energy you can feel leave the building. Fans are more relaxed.
And the Wildcats are going to take their time out, but oh my goodness. Two Greenwave goals in about a minute and a half there. And Kevin Bauman, we've seen him score from that spot near the faceoff circle earlier this season. Sammy Knight, usually he's right down Broadway. He'll cut back in, but he had the opportunity to get the shot away there, and he certainly did, Bill.
He took no second look on that one. Was up near the blue line in the offensive zone, 2 men on him, somehow emerges from that with the puck and then manages to take that, walk right in, and shoot it top shelf. Now, what was a tough 2-0 deficit for Gardner turns into a nearly impossible 3-0 deficit.
Well, with 2:37 left on the scoreboard clock, I think desperation time's going to set in. At what point are they going to consider pulling Quinn out? Trying to get the extra attacker. They've got to get something going here.
Advanced stats would say 3 minutes left is about the time that you want to pull a goalie. We're at 2:20 now.
Dylan Archer behind his own net for the Greenwave. Finds Prusak. Prusak backhands it out of the zone. Picked up by Patel. Patel cuts through. That blue line gopher got a hold of him. Bordeaux, what a save! What a save!
Another important save right there. Both defensemen were sucked down low. That left an opening in the low slot there for Gardner, but Bordeaux stacks the pads. That's over. Forget that.
Gardner broken up. Bryant bangs it out of the zone. It goes into the Gardner zone. I would have sworn
that was definitely touched by a Gardner player.
That Matt Marshall got a stick on it right in front of his own bench, but the guys who count, wearing the stripes, said no. Faceoff comes back into the Greenwave zone. 1:39 remain in the third period of play. Faceoff to Josh Bordeaux's right side. Pruzak wins it back to Kevin Bauman. Goes up the boards, kept in at the blue line. Paulin. Little east-west play on the Gardner blue line. Burdette stripped by Sammy Knight. Quinn holds it behind his net. Nice play by Matt Garvin to keep it in. He sends it back down behind the Gardner net. 1 minute to go in this one. Jurek, pad save, Quinn. And that one goes for icing. 42 seconds left in the third period. Faceoff going to go back down into the Gardner zone. Pruzak wins it back. Bauman sends it back in deep. Bauman throws the shoulder. He's done it all tonight. Long pass. It looked like the goalie was coming out.
Amblo and Sammy Knight get a coming together in Greenwave's defensive zone. Amblo initiates it, gets rung up and by the referee and told to take a seat.
.26 seconds to go in the third period. Greenwave go on the power play. Goaltender Quinn's going to have to remain in. He was trying to come out there. Long pass. Goes the length of the ice. Kevin Bauman carries out, finds R.J. Grondin, 10 seconds to go. Grondin sidestep, that went knee to knee. R.J. Grondin's down.
Dangerous play right there.
Totally uncalled for.
To come across that way, Grondin cut away to avoid the check, and at the last minute there, Zach Boucher sticks his knee out on the blue line and takes Grondin down. Good news is, though, Grondin's up. A little groggy, definitely probably in a lot of pain, but it's good to see him up on his own accord, because that could be a very dangerous play right there.
Referee's over spelling out the details to tonight's official scorer, Sean Lavoine. Thank you, Sean. Looks like Amblo might be done for the night. Little verbal, I guess. Faceoff is going to be in the Gardner zone. They'll be 2 men short. 7 seconds up on the clock. I see Benny Given out there. Given on the draw. Wins the draw forward. Gardner just holds the puck. Greenwave are going to be playing on Saturday. The team mobs junior goaltender Josh Bordeaux's third career shutout. A tournament shutout. Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock. The Greenwave have a date with the Norwell Clippers at the Bog in Kingston, Massachusetts.
Great period. The type of third period you need. Quell the nerves, gives the fans something to cheer about. Great momentum going into a big tilt on Saturday. Third period shots, 13 for Greenwave, 9 for Gardner, though they had the early shot advantage, for a total of 37 shots for Greenwave with 3 goals for, and Bordeaux with a 21 save shutout. Several of them real beauties when the game was on the line to keep the lead. And here comes the handshakes.
And that's it for the Gardner Wildcats season. Greenwave, as we said, will be playing again on Saturday afternoon. Not sure what the video options are going to be at this point. I know the Bog has Live Barn, so if you have a Live Barn subscription, you can't get out there, and I understand it's a 2.5 or a 3-hour drive. Greenwave almost taking a victory lap. Don't forget, this is the last game of the season here at the CMA, so hats off to the Greenwave student athletes, coaching staff. Of course, I don't want that to sound like I'm patting myself on the back. I'll pat you on the back, Coach Bill. It's just been a heck of a season, and it's certainly not over yet.
No, it's definitely not. It's been a real pleasure to get an extra home game, a playoff game, and a terrific atmosphere here, hearing the Greenwave chant, seeing it, a packed house, really makes this a special game. First state playoff game in the CMA, and ends on a terrific 3-0 victory for Greenwave. A real, in the end, quality win any way you look at it.
Yeah, absolutely it was. Absolutely it was. It was a great effort. There were times when it looked like the play was stagnant, I guess is maybe a word for it. It just didn't seem to be flowing well. But in that third period, Gardner must have figured that the second period when they came out physical, they came out, put the Jets on to start the third period. Greenfield's defense equal to the task and then some. And then once the momentum really shifted, it was all over.
Yeah, I thought that they answered the physicality in the third period way better than they did in the second. They seemed to be expecting it, Greenwave did, and then could respond and use their speed to create problems and start breaking down this tough Gardner defense. In doing so, getting those 2 goals at the end, then they can enjoy the final couple of minutes. Those penalties came back, made it a little choppy again at the end, but a real quality win, tough, key third period to really pull out that victory. It was awesome.
Yeah, so we're going to quickly recap the goals. Bill, if you have anything to add. Greenwave got on the board about halfway through the first period. Shane Prusak picked up the...
You want to score first. You want to get that goal, home game.
Second period, awful quiet. On my score sheet, I had nothing. No goals, no penalties. And as we kind of, tongue-in-cheek joked about, that was the kind of period it was. It was there. There were moments of really good hockey, but not a lot to really make note of. In the third period, the teams had exchanged penalties early on. Jason Smith for holding, Chris Merchant for tripping through the first half of the period. Really, that was all to speak of. Kevin Bauman, though, he was in my eyes the star of this game tonight. There was no question about it. Worked both ends of the ice, picked up the puck along the half wall to the goaltender's right side, and just fired that hard shot, and it went top shelf to make it 2-0 Greenwave.
And what a great timing, what a great game by the captain to do the little things in the defensive zone and then come up big when the team needs it with a second goal to give a little bit of breathing room and to shoot the puck in a high percentage area. It was a really terrific play and typical of the type of player that Bauman is and the skill set that he brings to Greenwave.
And that goal was unassisted by the captain. And then just about a minute and a half later, from almost the identical spot, Sammy Knight unleashed one. That one, goaltender got his, no, excuse me, it was Bauman got the goaltender got his arm on it.
That's correct.
Sammy Knight's just went right over the blocker side. where the post meets the crossbar. He rang the dinner bell, but it was definitely top shelf, and Sammy Knight made it 3-0, Bill.
There was no doubt about that one. That was a snipe up in the toy department. I mean, it was a fantastic goal and a little reminiscent of the type of shot he took in the Western Mass final, too. That kind of quick release. He's got such a quick, strong wrister, and it's hard for a goalie to come set. And Quinn was not set on that play. He had an exposed top corner.
Yeah, I thought Quinn played as good a game as his defense allowed him to. The 3 goals that the Greenwave scored certainly couldn't put on him at all. It was just the Greenwave were not going to be denied, and they are going to be playing in the next round of this state tournament this coming Saturday out at the Bog in Kingston, Mass. against the Norwell Clippers. As I said, if you've got a Live Barn subscription, I know they've got Live Barn out at the Bog. If we find any other video options for you, we'll put them up on greenwavehockey.com. Also on the Greenwave Facebook page, Greenfield Greenwave Hockey. But for now, this is the Skate Dr. Lou Bordeaux for my buddy, Coach Bill Drake. It's been a pleasure to be with you this season. This is the last time we'll be at the CMA this season. Thank you to our underwriters. Thank you to Kevin Murphy, Alec Eckel, the whole crew from FCAT, my buddy Luke right here in front of me. They've made it a pleasure this season. Joey on the ice on the Boney, doing the best he can with it. And of course to the entire Greenwave student athletes, coaching staff. It's always a pleasure. We love you guys. Good night from Greenfield.
GCTV and FCAT's live